everybody. It is Mama Fee. It's Thursday night, and I decided I wanted to come live and chat with some folks. I believe I'm going to be able to see if people chat with me, talk, say something, because I'm supposed to be live. Um, so I'm going to sit and just wait for some folk to come on the channel. This is my first time being in studio and I'm using Restream. So I'm testing this out to see if this is actually really working. So I won't know unless I hear from you. it's uh it's me trying to be up with modern technology. That's what I'm gonna say. So I got on this morning and I said that I was going to go live this evening and I wanted to keep my word on that. So here I am. And I don't know if somebody else is on. I can't tell. You know, when you're on Instagram, you can see the the questions, the comments, and I don't see anything. So now I'm a little confused. So again, I'm testing this out for the first time. And so I'm not even going to act like I 100% because in order to know if it works, you have to just do it. So I'm doing it. And I'm going to wait and see what happens. It says I'm streaming on YouTube, but it says that it didn't work on my Instagram. So I'm not sure why. I don't know. So, while I'm trying to figure this out, since I know I'm live on the, I'm just going to stop trying to have shame in my game. And I'm just going to do what I do. And again, I don't mind admitting that I don't know something when I don't know, because guess what? At some point, I figure it out. And that's all that really matters. Are you willing to figure it out? And I am. So I'm going to sit here. So now I'm live on my computer and I'm live on my Instagram. So I wanted to be able to see if I was going to be able to see if people are actually talking. I can see that 2 people have joined. Okay, I'm waving. So for you that have just come on the line, it's Mama Fee. It's Thursday night at Thursday early evening. It's 5:32. Hello. I wanted to come live just to chat with people tonight. I feel like I want to just start conversating. Just want to talk to folk. It don't even matter what we talk about. Every night it's going to be kind of like, as we move this along, I'm going to start trying to be consistent in doing this. But as we move this along, I want to just talk about what you want to talk about. I told you this morning I got me some new glasses. I got to wear them in order to read what's on these screens. So I ain't got no shame in my game. I can't see like I used to. The small print, I can't see it. Can't see it at all. But now I can. So there. Favorite restaurant in Kennesaw. What is my favorite restaurant in Kennesaw? We really like Capers. Capers is very good in Kennesaw. You've got the it's the one that's the airport, the local airport in Kennesaw here. Fabulous restaurant over there. They're really good. My mind's going blank. To see that's the 64-year-old, 63, getting ready to turn 64. Hello from neighbor in South Carolina. But yes, Eagles Landing. I think that's it. Eagles Landing. And then Capers, really good restaurants. And Fish Time in Ackworth, if you haven't been, you might want to go. Now, those are for restaurant. restaurants. I mean, you're nicer in Max, Marietta Square, another nice joint. They got some really good food over there. Hey, what's going on? I'm sorry to those on the YouTube channel. See, I'm streaming through this new thing that I'm trying. It's called Restream, and it was supposed to let me into my Instagram and YouTube at the same time. And for some reason on my laptop, the Instagram didn't come in. So I decided to get on my phone. So I have my laptop here and my phone here. So I'm working between the two of you guys because other people are seeing me, I believe, on the YouTube channel, except I can't tell. So I don't know. Hi from Hawaii. Oh my gosh. I see New York, Jonah. Get Jair on the case. Get Jahir on the case. I think that's supposed to be Jair. Who's my favorite singer? You know, somebody had me put something out there today, and I put Marvin Gaye, Whitney Houston, and what was my girl, my female? See how my mind just goes blank. I got to go in my phone because I done forgot that fast. And hey, Denise. What's going on? You know, Denise was my maid of honor in my wedding, y'all. We were roommates in Blytheville, Arkansas. Hey, Denise. Come to Alabama. Oh my God. Mama Fee, pray for me. I'm pregnant. Well, girl, prayers going up. Take care of yourself. Hi from Washington. You talk to Sari anymore? So I'm going to answer that question. Me and Sari spoke 3 nights ago. Actually, we had a phone conversation, talked for probably about an hour. And me and Sari are good. And I'm happy to say that. I am happy to say that. Waving to the people that are joining. Hi to New Jersey. Hope you guys are doing good. Hope you guys are doing good. There's Denise saying, yes, we go a long way back. Love you. I love you too. Yes, me and Denise were roommates. It was me, Denise, Whit, and Tony. Denise, Whit, and Tony. We were a foursome back there in Blytheville, Acre Air Force Base. Oh my God. That was the place to be. Okay, now I can see the people on YouTube. Mystical Irene, hey, what's your favorite treat to make? That's from Mystical Irene. Treats. I don't know that I really make treats. I got to think about that one. You know what I used to actually always those what do they used to call them? The cookies, the magic cookie bars. I used to love making those, but I try not to eat them too much anymore. Way too many calories. So I had to leave that alone. Yay, so glad. I love you and Sari together. What a fun duo. We need the both of you together again. I don't know if that'll ever happen, but I can say that we are actually talking, and it's good. It's good. Sari was always my girl. I mean, she really was. And not girl meaning girl, because we two grown women, but you know what I mean by that. So I got much love for Sari and Jerry. Like I said, when I said that I think that the cast they had on this Big Brother this year was probably one of the best cast they ever had, I meant that with all sincerity. Look, I'm coming to Orlando on March 1st. I'll be there from the 1st to the 4th. I can't stay longer because Jair will be with us and he has to go back to work. But it's his birthday, March 2nd. And so we're coming to Orlando to hang out. So whoever that was, it's, you know, the screen's moving fast, but we'll be in Orlando the 1st through the 4th. And so hopefully I run into some folks while we're down there. Yeah. How's everybody doing on this Thursday night? South Bend, Indiana. You know, I don't think I've ever been to Indiana, to say that out loud. I don't think I have. There's not a lot of states that I haven't been in, but I know that I don't think I've ever been to Indiana. If I have, I don't even remember. What was my favorite part of being in the Big Brother house? I don't even know. There really were a lot of good parts about being in the house. I think probably the most exciting time was literally the first day we walk through that door and you realize you're actually in the Big Brother house, and all of those dreams and wishes and all of that. And it's like, oh, one day I really wish I could. And when you actually walk through that door and say, oh my God, I'm actually in the house. I think that was probably the most defining moment of the entire season, walking through that door on the first day, seeing Julie on that stage and walking through that door. That just iconic. It really is. I mean, walking in and running around and seeing all the different rooms in the house for the very first time and saying, I'm actually one of the house guests. That's probably my most rewarding moment. I mean, made some good relationships, but that was just a defining moment. So I'm going to leave that right there. Would you rather be in the house or out in the backyard? In the backyard all day. The house, I mean, the house is the house, but the backyard, you could just chill, relax. You got the fresh air. I like fresh air. I like being outside. I like the great fresh air. Meet and greet at Pisano's. You know, you just said something. In fact, Pisano's, I'm giving you another shout out. I'm probably going to come there and get some wings. Those Thai chili ones, whatever that was, sweet Thai chili and the lemon pepper. I'm probably coming and getting some of that and a couple pieces for the Super Bowl. So look for me on Sunday afternoon before the Super Bowl. Yes, yes, yes. I see everybody saying Sari. So Sari, if you're watching this, or if you see this later, everybody's saying, I see you, Sari. Everybody's saying, where's Sari? Where's Sari? She just came live, y'all. She's on the line, or she's on the Instagram. And so she asked me would I come on her podcast, and yes, I've said yes. We haven't set up a date or anything like that, but I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to chatting with her, with Jared, and with my girl Izzy. So yes, yes, yes. Sari is saying now, hi, Felicia. Hi, Sari. Let me see. That said join, Sari. Let me see if I can. Now, okay. Now, Sari, if you're trying to get me to join, now I'm still trying to get tech savvy. So, New York City, you guys are saying New York City. Oh, we're gonna be in New York for us. Like we come to New York every couple of years. So that's that. It ain't gonna be no problem for us to be in New York for real. Now, Sari, I don't know how I sit here. If you are trying to get me to join you, girl, now you know I'm not that good yet. So we probably just gonna have to we're gonna have to just set up a day where we actually come together and do that live stream, and we have our convo where you can see both of us on the screen. That's what I want. Oh, Sari says she can't join. She looks like a mess. That was her message to me just now. So we're going to set up a date where the both of us are on the screen at the same time, and we're going to chit chat. She's going to be on her couch and I'm going to be on mine, and we're going to chat. That's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. And we're going to talk about some of the crazy from the house. And then we're going to talk about where our lives are at now, where we think they're going, all that kind of stuff. Casey, I just finished watching The Mole, and you played a game, girl. I kept thinking, well, actually, I thought I remembered from being on that Survivor thing with you, that Survivor Challenge thing that we did virtual. I thought you had won the mole. I didn't realize you were the mole. So I said, okay, my girl, she did all right with that. You did all right, Casey. And so I got to applaud you. You did a really good job. Nobody ever expected you for the most part because you were so low key. You just made everybody believe, oh no, I could never be the mole. And you really played it off, always trying to figure out who the mole really was. No, not along it was you. I got to give it to you. My hat's off to you. You played a great game. Let's see. Who else am I looking at? I'm seeing some crazy comments. That's why I'm laughing. Love the Traders. I'm watching the Traders now. Now I got to tell you, this serious all-star cast, you know, the season that you won, Sari, they had on some celebrities and just some common folk like me. This season, they have all celebrities, and they are, when I say they throwing knives and blades, and they popping each other out. This season has been cutthroat. I mean, Dan, I feel bad for you, man, but I knew when you threw see how my mind just keep going blank. I knew when you threw my girl under the bus last week, that was going to be the end of you. That you wasn't supposed to put her on notice like that in front of everybody, knowing she was one of the traitors with you. So, Phaedra, yes, there you go, Phaedra. When you threw Phaedra under the bus, I said, boy, you wasn't supposed to do that. She said, not today. I haven't decided yet who I think might make it to the end. Sandra's playing real low under the key, so I ain't mad at you, Sandra. And you've always been my girl from Survivor too. You know, you and Saria played some great Survivor game. But I don't know. I got to give it to, here I go again. Well, who's the other traitor? Come on, tell me, Saria. It's Phaedra and... Yes, I would go on the Traitors. I already told them. I want to go on Traitors, and I want to go on the Circle. Poverty. Now, Poverty playing the game, but I think they sniffing Poverty out. I think they sniffing Poverty out more than they sniffing out Phaedra. I think Poverty might end up going home before Phaedra. I think my boy from The Bachelor just might carry this one to the end. Now, he's playing a really great game, and I ain't mad. So you got Sandra playing a good game. You got Poverty. Like I said, I think she's coming to people's radar. I think Phaedra's coming to people's radar. Peter might be able to take some traitors. It wouldn't surprise me if he got to the end. It really wouldn't. But yeah, I done already sent some texts and some emails and some snaps to people saying, I think I can do traitors. Now, I'm saying that, but I ain't in that house either. So let me just leave that right there. But I would love to now see the Circle. That would be right up my alley, because you just chatting, you just talking to folk. Now, just know that if I go on there, I'm gonna be under a false identity. Y'all will never know it's me, because I know you would kick me off as soon as you found out it was me. So if I come on, you ain't gonna know it's me till we get to the table at the end. I'm gonna just say that out loud. But I would love to do Traitors and the Circle. I think those would be fun. I think they'd be a blast. Big Brother, I can't do 100 days no more. That way too long. Tell them, Sari, way too much time. Got to do your profile. People will love you. I don't even know what that means. Now, see, we could do the Circle together. You'd probably figure out who I was, and I'd be able to figure out who you was. That would be a hot mess now, Sari. That would be a hot mess, but that would be fun. As long as this time we promise not to throw each other under the bus and then hold to our promise. That we got to do that one. We got to do that one. We got to know up front who each other is and say, no, I can't take her out and she can't take me out. And as long as both of us get to the end, now we good. We got to make up for our mess up on Big Brother. Let me just say that. That would be fun. Yeah, the kayak was a hot damn mess. That was a mess. Okay, so somebody said, so glad to hear that. I just got Mystical Irene. Mystical, I want to give you a shout out on YouTube. You're the only one on YouTube following me. Smooches. Everybody else is on that's why I wanted to add the Instagram, because I knew that I don't do YouTube a lot, and so I don't have that many people just looking for me over there. But I'm going to start being consistent so that people know how to catch me on both of these streams. In fact, I'm going to figure out how to do I'm setting this thing up where I'm going to be able to do YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook all at the same time. I'm going to catch everybody everywhere. And then we're just going to beat our lips for a little while. I'm waving to everybody. You know, I'm going to get off in just a second. But I do want to read something to you guys. Dwayne, that card that's sitting on that chair over there, can you bring that to me real quick? I'm sorry, you guys, but Um, a girlfriend of mine, Angie, I've known Angie now, when I did my Hilltop thing when I went back home and we all hooked up, the blue card that has the words from the chime. Angie, when my brother passed, because Angie I went to school with Angie from first grade, kindergarten, first grade. And her and I were the only two from our neighborhood that went to the high school that we went to, because both of our moms had gone to Lincoln High School. So that was Angie is my girl. Angie, Tracy, and Kelly. But me and Angie were in the same grade. And when my brother passed, Angie knew my whole family like they was her brothers and sisters, and likewise, I was her to her sisters. And so she sent me a beautiful chime to hang outside. And I told her when I hung it, I was going to let her know. I wanted her to know. And we put it up today, Angie, but I didn't like the spot, so we got to rehang it. And don't ask me why it's even taken this long. I think just a lot of stuff where you just say, and getting in the headspace of that. But when you see the blue thing that's sitting in the chair over there, in the chair where my purse is, I sat it over there on the table somewhere, that blue card. It's just a navy blue card. This is a picture of my brother, Norman. I want to make sure people can see it. And I'm going to put it here. That's Norman. I want y'all to see Norman. And every day I come and I stand in front of this picture because it looks like he's looking right at you. And I tell him, I say, Norman, I see you. I see you. And my brother, Leslie, gave each one of us, each one of the siblings, me, April, and Heather, he gave each one of us one of these. And it says, Norman, 1959 to 2023. Those we love don't go away. They walk beside us every day. I feel like Norman is walking beside me every day. And what really touched me is because Angie, I don't know if you lied, but Angie gave me that chime, wind chime, and it has a beautiful card that goes with it. And I'm going to leave you all after this one. But it says, this is for anybody who has lost somebody, whether it be recently, over the years ago. The people that we lose, they always stay in our hearts. And so that's why I'm going to say what I'm saying with this. It says, when tomorrow starts without sea, if the sun should rise and find your eyes filled with tears for me, I wish so much you wouldn't cry the way you did today while thinking of the many things we didn't get to say. I know how much you love me, as much as I love you. And each time you think of me, I know you'll miss me too. When tomorrow starts without me, don't think we're far apart. For every time you think of me, I'm right here in your heart. This is what goes with the chime. And it's these words, each one of these verses is on the legs of the charm. And it's beautiful. And I read that card and I look at that picture all the time. And I just want to say, Norman, I miss you. Norman, I love you. So to everybody else out there, I know some people dropped off when I did that. I know people like to see a silly me, but I'm not always silly. I like to be serious sometimes too. I like to be intentional sometimes too. And so while I don't mind being that silly, crazy, goofy Felicia, because that is who I am, there's a serious side to me too, and it's an okay side. So in order for you to do Felicia, in order for you to do Mama Fee, you got to jump on all sides of me, because we all got all kind of sides. That's all I'm gonna say. Thank you for that. Rest in peace. I appreciate that. And so with that, I'm gonna get off for now. When me and Sari get ready to go live, we'll let you know so everybody can jump on. I know they're waiting for that. And I'm going to try to jump on live every night. And I might jump on with different people. Like I might have them sitting on the couch here next to me. I might have them on the screen. Thank you, the Vanquish Games. But I'm going to have other people sitting here chatting with me. And what I really want them to do is give me an aha moment where they had to work on the faith of a mustard seed. Because Faith of a mustard seed. It carries you. It carries you. I'm not going to comment on Matt and Riley because Matt and Riley, that's their business. Ask Matt and Riley how they doing. I'm going to leave that right there. Okay? I'm getting ready to hang up, y'all. I'm getting ready to go out. Sari, thanks for jumping on. Till we talk again. To everybody else and to Mystical Irene. And now I see Eli or Ellie, Mama Fee, I see you. Thank you to everybody who jumped on the line. Denise, my girl. Okay, I'm going out for now, y'all. Talk to you soon. Have a good night. Show some love. And to Mystical Irene, I appreciate you, girl. I appreciate you. I really do. And till we talk again, ciao.